everyone, Mark the Movie Man here, and we're kicking off another week of reviews. What can I say? I got a lot of movies to review with a doozy of a movie that I intended to review a long time back, but I'm finally getting to it, and you gotta love the name, Cheerleader Sleepover Slaughter. But Mark, what is this film about? Well, guess what? It's about a group of cheerleaders who go and have a sleepover, and many of them get slaughtered. I know, right? Surprise, right? I kid. What we have here is a story of a group of cheerleaders who are having a sleepover, but when one of the cheerleaders goes missing, they need to find another venue. Well, Lori, who is a wannabe cheerleader, it's her senior year, she'd really like to be the squad, invite all of the cheerleaders over to her house, and the head cheerleader, Lisa, reluctantly agrees. They all go over there, but one by one they start going missing, including their coach. They're trying to figure out, why are all these people going missing? Well, little do they know that there's a masked killer on their trail, leaving a pile of dead bodies in their wake. And who is the masked killer? Well, you have to wait till the end for the reveal. Cheerleader Sleepover Slaughter. And when I say that name, you know what you're in for. Exploitation. Yes, this is a throwback to more exploitation B horror films, from the gratuitous shower scene to the other gratuitous nudity. There's extended cheerleader scene where they're doing their cheers and that. And then there's a twerking contest during the sleepover, because I guess that's what's replaced pillow fights. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. But in any case, everybody involved seems to be having fun. They know what type of film they're making, and they're embracing that, and I appreciate that quite a bit. Christopher Leto does give us a narrative in here, so it's not just really long, extended scenes involving certain elements, though those scenes do tend to go a bit long. But it's directed in such a way to where we do have a linear story going on that makes sense for the most part. So yeah, mission accomplished there. Now, the cast of characters that we have in here mostly made up of females, and we've got Lori, who's played by Taylor Hurd. I think her performance in here is fantastic. Reminded me a little bit of a Neve Campbell type of angle with her, and really enjoyed her character quite a bit. Puts her all, and you feel for her. You want her to make the squad. Then there's Lisa, played by Indigo Jane. Wow, this character is the ultimate mean girl. She really leans into that, and it pays off. It pays off, because she is one you're not supposed to like, and trust me, she really makes it easy not to like her. The rest of the group does well. We do get some other familiar faces in here, including Sushi Holder is in here as one of the cheerleaders. And yeah, I really just liked this cast of characters, though it does hit so many familiar beats, you feel like this maybe was ripped from the 80s. Now, shout out to the makeup effects artist, Carl Huber, because the kill effects that we have in here don't last too long, but the blood and makeup effects in here looked really good. And I was like, wow, those actually, the slits and the blood and the bleeding, all of that looks visceral, looks real enough. And yeah, so there was some craft going into those makeup effects. It's nothing, though, you haven't seen before. There's no new ground broken here at all. The biggest surprise to me is that this is actually a sequel, in some respects, to another film, but you wouldn't know that unless you've watched some of the previous Gator Blade pictures. Let's just put it that way. So a little bit of spoiler, but I just wanted to throw that in there because I was surprised by how it tied in, and you don't normally see too much of that nowadays, where it's not it's obvious in the title where this film is connected to previous films. So I enjoyed that as well. I appreciate that little Easter egg in there. And I think if you're familiar with the artists listed, then you're going to probably enjoy this. But it is for select tastes. The audio does get rough in spots. The editing, I think, was done okay. Could have done with a few less slow-mos in here. And it is what it is, folks. Cheerleader Sleepover Slaughter. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. Help us hit 3K or more before the end of 2024. I thank you for your support as always, and remember, keep that ticket stub.